do that. The energy you give to the stage is the energy that we give back out to y'all. So if you're feeling it, let the artist know. Can you dig it?
Yeah.
We can dig it. Can you dig it? We can dig it.
What goes on in my head is the day-to-day struggle between what I want to be and what is. What could be, couldn't be, will, and won't. So, I quote, I paraphrase. I write it down, I rewrite it, I jot it down, I rejot it, I make it sound like I want it. I can't, I won't, I refuse to memorize these words as they leave me, because then, what do they become? If I gave them life on page, what happens when I take them from that which they call home? What happens when I push them between these two liars' lips and expel them out to your innocent ears? Where you will misquote them if you remember them at all, and if you repeat them, on deaf ears will they fall. But you see, you don't care because it's memorize your shit, poet!
Love, I want an always by your side type love. Don't hold me down, baby, we're meant to fly type love. Right. New atmospheres appear every time we're near, so don't confine our flying to the sky type love. Hard to miss like Fifth Side Star type love. A repetitive Johnny Gill, my type love. I want to support like bras for double G titties type love. A last spot before I leave, first spot I hit when I get to the city type love.
Lucky for you, today is Anarchy Against Adulting Day.
Hey, yes.
Also known as Fuck It Day. So fuck all this shit. Flip all this shit over. Don't pay no bills. Fuck them bills. Don't feed them kids. Fuck, and I cannot emphasize this enough. Them kids. Them kids better fuck around and learn how to fucking live. When I say fuck them kids, I mean the infant too. Don't go to work. Fuck that job. If you the boss, fuck them employees. Fuck the cleaning and the chores. Fuck all them people who want you to give a fuck for fucking free. Fuck that and fuck them. Tell them fuck mooching hoes to get some fucks of their own. I'm sure somebody got some fucks on clearance. Today, we gonna do what the fuck we want. We gonna wash our ass when we feel like it. And when we do, we gonna use up all the hot water and the good soap. We gonna air dry our nuts. We gonna stand butt naked on the balcony drinking pumpkin spice. We gonna wear white after Labor Day. We gonna open umbrellas in the house. We gonna jump all over all the furniture. Fuck your couch, nigga, fuck your couch. We gonna eat all the sugar and the carbs. When's the last time you ate a French fry? Eat that shit. Today, we taking extra long naps, and when we wake up, we gonna fuck ourselves. Having problems in your relationship? Fuck it, fuck somebody else. Look, if you're not having anybody in your life, walk past the mirror and grab your own ass twice. Then admit that you like your nipples licked. And find somebody to do that shit. And if they look at you crazy, drop that judgmental bitch. And when I say I mean that shit, I mean that shit. You deserve your nipples licked just as much as you deserve to say fuck it. Come on. Yeah. And when I say I mean that shit, I mean that shit. Do all the things. Do none of the things. Fuck it. And yes, you know, anarchy against adulting may end you up in prison or a divorce court or something, but look, that doesn't even matter. Listen, what does matter is that for the last 3 minutes, you didn't take seriously any of your responsibilities.
Yes.
So you were able to say fuck it for even just a little while. And soon you'll be able to add small pieces of fuck it to your lifestyle. Because you need to. Because every now and again, you just need to say, fuck it. Anarchy Against Adulting Day has been brought to you by the National Council of People in Adulting Skills. Please remember to celebrate Fuck It Day responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Use your seatbelt. Don't forget to stretch. Drink water. Wipe from the front to the back. Brush behind your ears and underneath your nutsack. Remember, snitches get stitches, and drink your own tea. Thank you.
Some shrink back in fear when we say Legion is our name. It's an old story about swine. We are not one and the same. For our many has one source. They all flow from me. The other was spawned by Lucifer. So the difference is plain to see. Though we both came from heaven above, his legions bring destruction while mine shares love.
Love is the truth even when it hurts. True love does not deceive, but instead it comforts. Love does not neglect. Instead, it's a constant source of support and respect. There are 5 types of love, but the love I have is simple. Because the love I have for y'all is unconditional.
Relationship is where I'm safe. She is the shelter from the storm bearing down my door daily. And I'm not sure if she exactly knew what she was getting into when she wandered into my life. But when the monsters that hide in my psyche come baring their teeth, she stands unwavering. Like her legs were tempered steel, cemented in her confidence, she is my fallout shelter, where I can escape and rebuild. And Lord knows I just try to return the favor. Without question, she's ready to go to war with the demons aiming to end me, and she's always victorious. It's funny how life circles all the way around. How it can take the design of your lows, reconfigure them, and use them to elevate you off the ground is something strange. Scorpio baby was my response after I heard her yell cancer game. Her face was easy in the eyes, like a Sunday built frame. Show you ride. It was a show night. So a quick, so beautiful to meet you was all I could get out before having to handle some things. Fast forward, my homeboy is dating her homegirl and we chilling on speakerphone. I was drinking on my own, but the thought of Shawty wouldn't leave me alone, so I hollered, hey, where your fine ass friend at? She asked, what you want with her? I said, girl, you know what I want, as I start to clap. Next thing I hear is a bunch of mm-ms and niggas ain't shit. Come to find out, Shawty whole ass married and got a kid. My response was quick, my bad, I didn't know. Forget I said a single word, I'm not trying to break up a happy home. But less than a week would pass before my homeboy's girl moved in, and that is where my descent into madness began. See, one day, Shawty shows up to pick up a friend from work. 2 grande, medicine balls in hand, she walks in shocked when she sees me putting on this shirt. I'm thinking to myself, a small combo won't hurt. Damn! You making Starbucks runs? Inconsiderate. I like coffee. How you know I ain't want some? She blushed, but didn't reply. I commented on some ongoing retrograde in the sky. She cut her eyes, but I noticed the more I spoke, the brighter she smiled. Before she left, she asked, how would you like your coffee next time? And I paused. The abrupt break in her silence took me aback, so I responded naturally. I like it like I like my women, strong, hot, and black. She blushed, but again didn't reply. I thought it was the end. Until the next morning when she showed up and handed me a black coffee as she walked in. Now she's complaining about her husband. I'm playing devil's advocate like I'm this nigga's cousin. She's steady saying she don't give a damn. Well, I'm steady like, Shawty, slow down. Fight for your family. Whole time she looking at me like she want to smoke soul by the gram. Initially I refused, but it didn't take much to push me. Creeping in them sheets made that sweet thing twice as gushy. That was right after my roommate was clowning, you done fell in love with Mary pussy. I denied it, but was fully compliant. I mean, shit. She would squirt on my lips after just a few licks on the tip during the initial sleep. Before you know it, we was fucking late and taking trips. Right? Feeling the rush of this life we live when you decide you have 0 fucks to give, we boldly play chicken with the impending crash type shit. Husband walking out the front, she sucking my dick in the back type shit. Ironic enough, it was Snapchat that snitched. He could have found any of the loud pics or vibrators or clicks or positions before we switched, but no. 2 messages. From her, I love you. From me, on my way with the emoji of a dick. Ain't this some shit? Now faced with the reality of what we did, she made her first smart decision and ghosted me quick. With never your words spoken, she left my heart broken, and as stupid as I was, a few lessons left me open. Every kind word, warm touch, soft kiss, and nut was made possible by the fact that I didn't love myself enough, which led to a crippling depression, which made me seek out the most base forms of attention and affection. Now, I'm not saying we should have done it, and I definitely wasn't right, but it reminded me of how little I love myself and of what falling in love feels like. So it took a little time, but I got back on track. Karma was patient, it got its lick back. Before I was loose with women, now I'm no coochie type. I spent desperate days searching for love, now I lazily lounge underneath the starlight full circle. Every moment with my now love feels both new and like deja vu. I love her enough to love both her ugliness and her truth. Her imperfections and her intuition bring forward to my recollection a time when my light was dim, but now I'm shining from this blinded insight again. It's funny how life goes full circle. and all debts come due. Like taking what I learned from infidelity to confirm I'm falling in love with you.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
And everybody say,
I remember way back when.
Yo, I remember way back when the only ninjas I knew were turtles and they had Shredder to attack. Yo, I remember way back, I thought I had all the power by yelling thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Yo, I remember way back when life was so sweet. And the only question I needed to answer for was, could you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Hi. Hey. My name is Addict.
Hi, Addict.
Hey. And I'm a fraud. An Oz wizard. Problem is I have all the hot air and no balloon to escape with, and I don't really want to be here. Not speaking of suicidal ideation, I just don't want to be. Would much rather travel a yellow brick road to a place where nobody knows my name, where the somebodies in my life don't call me mommy or minister or wife. It'd be much easier to slip away than to slip of the tongue, turn my mouth western wind tornado turbulent against the loving and innocent. Munchkins don't deserve wicked witch, so right now, I would just rather not be responsibilities or solutions. Or Madam Fix-It. And no, I don't want somebody else to walk a mile in my shoes. These souls already have too many holes and I'm expected to fill. My ex-spouse, he holy too. He fills his with spirits, I fill mine with you. Fashion my pen and a microphone into a fifth. Drink your poison poppy presence. Just to feel like somebody else's presence. My addiction is an escape from trauma with more trauma. I, a wizard like wordsmith, I have poems about blackness, persecution, rape. I address all the issues of the world, but never my own stanzas torn Dorothy exposing me. Say I'm not as powerful a speaker as I pretend to be. Ask why I tell all these generic stories rather than telling my true vulnerabilities. So here goes. Hi, my name is, and my friends call me when they need me. I'm a wounded animal with a loud bark and a bite to match, just not always for my wounders unless I'm backed into a corner and my unmitigated anxiety flares. And don't get me wrong, I be killing these witches, but normally on accident. When I crash, fall down, become disassociated, pieces of me scatter. But because I'm shiny and I sparkle, people think me glitter instead of broken glass. I end up with shards of myself stuck in someone else and blood on my hands. My family, I live with them. You know, Lion, Scarecrow, Dorothy, and Tin Man, they all look just like me. We are functionally dysfunctional. We play pin the problem on the person and get pissed if anyone has an unscheduled occurrence. My pain in plain sight. Coloring your goggles an Emerald City green, putting on a grand show while lacking true vulnerability because ain't nobody trying to heal me besides. Who wants happy poetry? What kind kind of performing artist isn't a small tortured soul pulling and using emotional leverage as strings from behind the curtain of their own making, inflating themselves as a leader to be revered while personally hiding from their own fears. So, while I'm saying this, I ain't changing shit. I mean, I can click my heels all I want. Glenda the good witch ain't gonna come send me home. Eyes gonna be eyes at the end of it all. I mean, it feeds my family. Plus, it's easier than doing the real healing work. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, hi, my name is Fucked Up for Hire. Damn. And I'm a poet. Hey!